Hi, my name is Valkyrie, if you don't know me already, and I've uploaded a couple videos to this channel, but this is me coming straight out the gate saying there will be more. They will be coming soon. This is just a video that I wanted to film, kind of updating people on where I went. I haven't sent out any newsletter or update in a very long time, so I thought that I would take some time today, sit down, and just talk to you guys about what has happened since about April now, which is a little bit concerning that I haven't updated you guys since then. But we're gonna get through it today. Strap in, and here we go. So since April, there's been a lot of really exciting things that have been happening. I think we left off with me getting accepted into SpaceX as a Falcon engineering intern, which I will get to in a little bit. Right now I am in LA recording this. I am currently pursuing that engineering internship and learning a lot along the way. I'm about 3/4 of the way through it already, and it's a really exciting place to be. I was working on a startup called Inflow, which was formerly known as Rattleens, and they were basically a healthcare AI company that were trying to make data synthesis a lot easier. So essentially they were synthesizing a bunch of information to be able to better predict when patients needed to receive checkups or certain procedures, and that was a cool research project that I did for a couple months. Since then, I've kind of moved on, but I'll leave their links in the description if you guys want to check them out. They're really awesome and the team is great. You guys know that from around mid-January to end of February, I was living in New York, and I didn't really know where I wanted to go after that, but my friend Jessie, who you guys know as Jessie, my co-founder, my bestie, she invited me to come to Canada with her while she was finishing up another semester of school in Kingston. So I decided to pack up my stuff and leave with her to Canada for the first time. It was just such a wonderful experience. I got to get into a new routine again, and I was getting swole, and it was something that really helped me appreciate silence. I liked being in a college town, but something that was pretty nature-esque. We were near a lake the whole time. I took a lot of really long philosophical walks, and for those of you who know me, you know that that's kind of my deal. And Jessie and I, after that semester, decided to take a 1-week trip back to New York so that I could see all my friends again before getting the chance to go to ETH Amsterdam, which was really exciting. I got to go as a part of the Padawan DAO team that I was working on for community management, and I met a ton of really amazing, wonderful women there that were passionate about crypto and just hackathons in general and have so many amazing projects going on. I'll link a bunch of the DAOs below if you guys want to check them out. They were just so amazing, and I had such a great time, and it was my first time in Europe, and I decided halfway through my ETH Amsterdam trip that I didn't want to stay in Amsterdam the full time. And so what I did was I went for a few days to Paris by myself. I took a bus in the middle of the day, got to Paris, stayed in a hostel, and just probably had the best few days that I've ever had in my entire life. It was beautiful, and I got to just navigate Europe on my own time, on my own dime, and it was just a really liberating experience and something I'm eternally grateful for to have at such a young age. It was just great. It was great. Thinking about it right now, it's great. I decided to go back and visit my family for the 2.5 months before my SpaceX internship after Europe. So I basically booked it back, and it was a really nice time with family. Probably the most exciting thing that happened during that time was the fact that Project Firefly, Jessie and I, got the 776 fellowship, which basically means that we are going to be funded $100K over 2 years to pursue this amazing project that we're a part of. I'm speechless. During the time that I was in Vegas, I was going through the pitch process, and I was talking to the 776 Foundation, both Lizzie and Alexis, about just where we wanted to take this, and the fact that they believed in our project that much to grant us a spot in this fellowship it truly means the world to me, and I'll link those organizations in the description down below as well. And now we're kind of here, which is I'm living in LA. I'm working at SpaceX. I got pretty sick over the last few weeks. A bunch of unknown illnesses, and then a trip to the ER, and everything's been kind of all over the place. But I was lucky that my boyfriend was able to come and stay with us for a little bit, which really helped. And I'm just working. On the weekends we go to the beach, kind of simultaneously doing Project Firefly on the side whenever I have time. I'm starting a new 30-day challenge, which you guys will hear about very, very soon. Really, what's next is kind of up in the air. I'm in the process of planning all of the goals that I have for this next gap year, and a part of the fellowship basically states that they're paying you not to go to college. Essentially, they're paying you to work full-time on this project, which is what I wanted. It's what I really, really enjoy doing. So for the next 2 years, at least, I'm not going to college, which means I want to have a full structure on the things that I want to accomplish during my gap year, at least the first one, and then we'll reevaluate. But one of them is writing a book. I have wanted to do that for a long time, and I've decided that this is the year that I will do it. I have not started yet, which is a little bit of a concern, but by next year, June, I will have a book written to hand to you. I also want to be more consistent with YouTube videos. I enjoy talking to the camera. I enjoy watching videos like these that are kind of, I want my videos to be aesthetically pleasing while also having some sort of message, a little bit of like a video essay slash minimalist diary of sorts. I just really like stuff like that. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions as to what you would want to see from me. I have a couple ideas, but we'll continue to tweak it. I've also realized that I've stopped reflecting, and it's something that I touched on a little bit in my podcast a little while back. I'll link that also in the description, but I believe that reflection should never stop. For a long time, I was just reflecting every day and just thinking about things every day, and now I feel like I'm in a rut where I don't want to reflect almost, but I know that it's good for me. And I feel like when I get into something like that, it's something like this, like me speaking about it, that will really catapult it into something that I continue to do on a regular basis. It's very normal for me to go through ebbs and flows of reflection and periods of growth and strength, but I do believe that I've been in this rut for a little while, so it's time to get out of it. So I've decided that I'm going to be starting another podcast series. Not quite sure what it's going to be yet, but it will be coming out every Thursday, I believe. Still working out all the details of that, but I want something to keep me accountable for reflecting and thinking about things deeply, and not just kind of living every day like I'm going to get it back, because I'm not going to get it back, and that's something that I should be aware of. Not obsess over, but just be consistently aware of, I believe. But yeah, I want to be uploading a couple videos every month. This is something that I really enjoy again, and I need you guys to keep me accountable. So this will absolutely be the start of something that I really, really enjoy. I am really excited for all that's to come. I believe that I've been kind of putting off a lot of things for a long time, and while I do believe that relaxation is good, too much stalls progress, and I'm done stalling. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this little catch-up talk. I hope it was personal and vibey and just gives you some sort of, insight into how my life is right now and how it has been. And I will continue to be updating you guys. Check back every week or so, and there will be some new content for you all to consume. And with that being said, this is me, Little Bird, signing off.